Hi, my name is Alison and you are with Healing Dove Tarot, here for a love reading for the sign of Gemini from mid-April to mid-May 2018. That's for the sign of Gemini, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising. So let's get started, Gemini. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Please show me, what does Gemini need to know for the month of mid-April to mid-May 2018. What does Gemini need to know in love? Thank you. Please show me. Oh. I'll just take the ones that are flipped over there. One more card. Thank you, Spirit. There we go. Wow. Okay, Gemini. So at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Cups. Traditionally, the Eight of Cups speaks of emotionally moving on from something that's no longer serving you. In this card, it literally shows someone walking away. It's like you've had enough. It's like, oh, I don't know what more you want from me. What more do you want from me? And it's not always about moving on and leaving a relationship or the finality of that. And I very much don't feel that that is the case. I feel it's like you've been bumping heads with someone, locking heads with someone, and you just can't seem to see eye to eye. And you feel trapped. You feel trapped in your own thoughts. You feel trapped and you're not sure which way to go. And this card is saying, actually, whether you want to hear this or not, but maybe it's time to let go. You don't always have to win every argument. You don't always have to be right. And sometimes it's about actually taking the moral high ground and leaving that energy behind so that you can keep the peace. It doesn't mean that you are agreeing to what the other person's saying, and it doesn't have to be in that literal sense. It could also mean you're deciding to leave a cycle of repetitive behavior behind in yourself, whether that is that you're single or whether that is that you're in a relationship. So just bear that in mind for the month coming up when it comes to love. It's time to move on from some feelings or some resentments or a cycle that you keep playing out with your partner. And if you're single, it's time to move on from the mental talk that you keep telling yourself. Stop telling yourself that you're not worthy or that it's never going to work or you're never going to find the right person. Because if you keep putting that out into the universe, guess what? That's what you're going to get back. You start being kind to yourself and saying, I'm so worthy of love. I have so much love to give. I can't wait to meet the person that's coming for me. Because guess what? They're coming. And they're coming fast. They're coming very fast. So it's time to emotionally let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of this thought pattern. Let go of old past relationships, of things that you thought were once true, of this negative belief pattern, and start being kind to yourself. Start actually thanking yourself. Do the inner work, because new love is here. I see very strongly an offer of love coming in around the end of the month. We have the Page of Cups here coupled with the Two of Cups, and this is a soulmate. This is a karmic partner. This is either someone that you have met before in a previous life, or someone that when you instantly meet them, you'll feel this pull and attraction. I'm very strongly getting a Cancer here for some people. Cancer's coming up really strong. I'm also getting a water sign. So it could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, maybe a Pisces, not so much though. I'm really getting more Cancer coming through. So Cancer water sign. And if not, it could just be that they have that somewhere in their charts, or it could just be that this person that's coming in to give you love, to say, hey, let's go on a date. I really like you. I think you're a bit cute. Or more importantly, we've been dating for a long time now. I think it's time to take this up to the next level of commitment. Be open to that, because this person I really see is a meeting of your minds. It's this person gets you, sees you, feels you, really wants to connect with you. And you can see here it's depicted on this card as two beautiful kitties coming together. And the reason why I say that is because you have the big yes card from the universe, the Chariot. The universe is giving you the go ahead. It's saying, yep, We support this union. We support this connection. This is a great connection for you, Gemini. This person has your best interest at heart. Even if you fear committing again, you fear in your head, you have all that talk, all that negative self-talk that I mentioned before that's holding you back. It's like, no, I don't know, I'm not sure. You know, I've just left something that was really painful. I'm not really quite ready. Well, get ready, because it's coming, and it's a beautiful love. That's mainly for single Geminis there. For those that are in couples, I really feel it's like what I was saying before at the beginning of the reading. It's like you've been kind of like bickering or fighting or having this backwards and forwards. And it may also be that there's a bit of a codependency on one or the other. One of you is relying upon the other for advice or for support when it comes to maybe even work even. I feel like if you're in a relationship, someone's going through a lot of tough stuff when it comes to work, and they're relying upon you, or it's the reverse. You might be changing new jobs, you might be leaving an old workplace, trying to begin anew and leave behind what she wants new and start afresh, and you're relying heavily on your partner. The advice here is to stop the bickering. Be grateful, give gratitude to them, show them that you love them and that you appreciate them, because they do love you, they do see you, they do feel you. They are a match made for you. They're either a karmic or partner or a soulmate partner, depending on which you believe in, and they're here for you to support you. It really comes down to yourself and your inner strengths and the stories that you keep telling yourself. If you keep telling yourself that it's all so hard and this job's really taxing, or he's really taxing with this new job, and then it will perpetuate that self-belief. But the advice here, the advice very strongly from the universe for those in couples, is to be grateful with your partner. Be grateful and show them, express to them love. You know, if they like a cup of tea in the morning and they always are rushing and they don't have time to make tea or breakfast, one morning just get up and make them breakfast. If they're struggling with work and it's the reverse and they're the ones that are going through this big change with work, and you're pulling your hair out going, you're just so cranky and I'm sick of arguing with you about taking out the rubbish, just stop arguing, stop nagging about it and take it on for a little while, because I think you'll really reap the rewards of this beautiful harmonious union that's coming towards you in the second week of May. So let's pull for you an additional guidance card. I do pull from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. Let's see what additional messages we have for you, Gemini. Yeah, definitely needing to get out of your head, get out of this negative self-talk, to open yourself up to love, to open yourself up to receiving, especially if you're single, but even more importantly if you're in a couple. There we go. Very strong message coming out there. Clarity of belief. This is the Ace of Swords, and it talks about having clarity, believing in the union that you have, getting clarity on maybe how you've been acting. Have you been a bit of a twat? Well, it's time to stop. And I'm going to read for you exactly what it says in the book, because I think the message is completely on point. And it will cement everything that I've been actually picking up in the reading, and it will bring home true where you're at. Great potential is around you to define who you really are at this time in your life, and to determine what your beliefs are regarding love and commitment. Discard any outdated ideas about how a relationship should function and what the proper roles should be. And this is back to taking out the garbage, people. Decide what you need and where you're willing to give. Different relationships will require different strategies for success. You need to be flexible and open-minded. Bring a breath of fresh air to the way of thinking about love and partnerships, and reap the rewards. When you have gained the clarity that you need, gently, Gemini, communicate this to other people with whom you're in a relationship. Explain how you would like to see the relationship change or grow, and exchange ideas on how each of you might alter your behavior to make this happen. Act upon your new insights and transform your relationships. So there you go. Absolutely gorgeous reading for you, Gemini. Get out of your head. Love the one you're with. And I wish you all the best and good luck. I'll see you at the new moon readings. Thank you.